Okay, so Kate, we've known each other since 2014.
2014.
And as a hotelier, I think it's really important to talk about your background, because you worked in operations, we've known each other when you worked in 𝗛𝗏. But the one thing I can truthfully say over the years that we've worked together, and it's now nearly a decade, is that for me as a marketeer, you deliver on my promises. You go the extra mile. Your staff are not just there as members of the team, but they are there as a skills transfer hub where you've shared your knowledge with them. So we've worked together.
Oh, long time.
And this for me is just now at the Turbine a wonderful privilege. And I wanted everybody that I work with to get a little sense for who runs the Turbine, the management team behind it.
Well, I think that's the key word, is team. So I started a bit later in life in hospitality, didn't study it, and started at the bottom, started as a receptionist with 𝗙𝗂 Africa back in the day, and through the transition to and beyond, and then have had great opportunities since. And yeah, I literally started working reception, made my way up, learned the hard way through long hours and dedication and blood, sweat and tears. To a management position, and then the last 9 years in 𝗛𝗏 at Auctions for the same owners, and now they've entrusted me with the Turbine. So they are very amazing people with such a vision, and they share the same sort of work ethos and culture of developing people and trying to be a unique product.
No, I think as I was walking through the hotel earlier, it's for me as a marketeer to also not just sell the hotel, but spend time with the team on the ground, to look at what's new, the curious evolution of the property. And I met Aggie. And we just spoke about what the owners did for the team during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And Aggie's real, honest feedback that they were looked after. The government in South Africa was overwhelmed, they couldn't do that.
I think 𝗏𝗏, for me, it's been that change of culture. There's a very different work ethic here, where it's not like in the rural areas where staff tend to stay. I'm used to staff who've worked for the property for 20 years. But here you have your core people like Aggie. She's been here since day one. And I think the longevity of the team is definitely stabilized. And I think you can see that in the difference in the overall product that the hotel's able to deliver with consistency. Consistency is key. So I think as the team has become more and more stable over the years, the management team, I was lucky enough to arrive with the management team that is here now. So they've been in play for a couple of years, and hopefully we all stick together for many years to come. But everybody brings something unique to the party, and I think it's also with the management team we've got is everybody has worked their way up in the hotel. They haven't just stepped in, without having to have a good hard slog themselves. So they understand and they want to develop new people coming through the ranks.
Yeah, and that's exactly as you said. We've seen Doretta retire after 14 years with the hotel, but we've also seen Louise in housekeeping. Oh, she's just been a constant.
Yeah.
And thank you for your time, Kate.
Thank you.
So this is from the heart. Vanessa is a guest that stayed in the Turbine in room 102. What did you think of your stay at the hotel?
Fantastic hotel, exceeded our expectations actually, and the island's beautiful itself. The room was perfect, great size, everything we could have needed, and the staff here are lovely as well and made us really welcome.
So my selling point when I go out to travel designers in the world is you can walk around, you can get a bicycle. It's a complete lifestyle that's around the hotel.
Definitely.
Versus a city hotel where you've got to go and find things.
This was perfect for us because we're exploring the garden route, and our travel agent in the UK actually organised this for us, so we did no research ourselves, we just found ourselves here. Because it was a last-minute trip actually, and we just felt really safe on this island here. We're able to walk around, there's great restaurants in the hotel as well. We could explore 𝗏𝗏 from this hotel so easily, and it is a really beautiful area, and we're so sad to be leaving today.
And the take-home point, get a professional that's a travel designer
100%.
that puts your trip together.
I think for us coming to South Africa, you hear so many mixed reviews and so many people say, oh, you've got to be really careful. And I think for us, that's what made us go with a travel agent in the UK. And so we went with a company there that actually fixed our whole trip for us. And so I would suggest that that is the route that you take, because it just gives you that extra peace of mind.
Well, it's like going to Dr. Google versus a physician.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Vanessa.
You're welcome.
Thank
Good
you.
to meet you. Take
Likewise.
care.